Hi there, Shutterbugs. Here we are again, coming up on another Christmas time. So here is another 10 stocking stuffers under $100 for your closest photographers and videographers in your life. Let's get started. As you know, the last couple of years have been a little rough, and that goes for everybody health-wise, mentally, financially, especially. And so I hope that this video of 10 stocking stuffers for your friends who like to do photography and videography that are under $100 is going to be helpful for you. Now, I have two other videos that I will also put in the description below that also are 10 stocking stuffers each of $100 or less. Now, I'm kind of running out this year of things that I can say would be excellent stocking stuffers. So quite a few of these are not going to be able to fit in a stocking. However, they are all still under $100. So hopefully one of these things will be helpful to you or to your friend or family member. And just for a little disclaimer here, all of the links to these items will be in the description below to purchase, as I am an Amazon affiliate person. So if you want to click at the link below to find a reliable link for a reliable source, then go ahead and check out the description below and we'll hook you up. So first things first is we are going to start with the Promaster Professional MVP 428 Plus Monopod. Now, what I love so much about this monopod over others is the fact that it has feet. They're so cute. What's so great is typically when you buy a monopod, they don't come with these. Now, you don't have to use them. You can just put them up if you would like. But I think it's really cool that it even has these, so it gives you just a little bit of extra base than just the little foot here. Please, please keep this in mind. Just because it has these feet does not mean it's okay to put your camera on top of this and walk away from it. It is not sturdy enough to do that. But if you know a photographer that is on the go, someone that likes to do sports, wildlife, hiking, this makes an excellent tool because, as you can see, it definitely does extend fairly high, much taller than I am. And you can either put a ball head on there for your choice of ball head or center head, or you can take this screw it off, flip it, so the smaller side will screw directly into your camera or lens, and use it right on that base, and then just, you know, tell it where to shoot accordingly. This is going to be a great option for those, like I said, on the go, because while they are taking pictures and their subject is on the move, they can just pick up and go. So when it comes to this monopod, this one does end up being the full $100, but it's fairly compact and universal. Next on my list is another Peak Design product like you've seen in the past, but this time we are discussing the cuff. The cuff is going to be a wrist strap that's going to be able to tighten to your wrist. So when you don't want to use the strap and you want to remove it from your camera, you're like, okay, I don't want to shove it in my bag, but what do I do with it? It does have a magnetic attachment on the back of this guy here that allow it to close up around your wrist for safekeeping. I found that this was extremely helpful when I was on my trip to Disneyland that I did the vlog on with my twin Heather, and because I didn't want something that was going to be bound to my hand, but I also didn't want to have a full-on neck strap either. So this is going to be fantastic for those that just need some security around the wrist without feeling like I might drop it or something like that. And the Peak Design cuff strap only goes for $30. The next stocking stuff on our list is the Savage 5x7 foot background kit. Now this kit comes in black, white, gray, and also green screen. So if you have maybe a gamer or a streamer or somebody that likes to do YouTube and maybe TikToks these days, and they want a green screen, this is gonna be an excellent kit. Now, I did have a very difficult time putting it together for me personally, but I also didn't read the directions. So eventually I got it right. You just kind of extend out all the arms and it stretches out this nice stretchy background for you, and then you can use it. Now my office space is a little small, it's getting kinked here because of my desk, but it's gonna be a great kit for somebody that's like, I wanna get into backgrounds, but I don't know if I wanna go out and buy a whole background stand and then the paper or the wrinkle resistant fabric and all that. This is just gonna be great for somebody that needs a simple background. It comes in a carrying case and it's gonna be a great starter for anybody at just $100. Number 4 on our list is the Promaster Hitchhiker tripods. Now there's the regular Hitchhiker tripod and there's the Hitchhiker extra large tripod. This one does extend in the middle quite a bit actually if you take a look at the box. So it's gonna be perfect for those that are vlogging from a distance out. They like to do a lot of like group selfies, capture a lot going on behind them. Currently I have the regular Hitchhiker tripod, which is just this guy here. It doesn't have the extension in the middle, but it does have extensions on the legs, just like the XL does. Not to mention, both of them have this mount in the middle here. If I take my GoPro off of my Hitchhiker tripod, that's what I use it for, because it gives me just a little bit more than my arm's length, which is perfect for doing vlogging. It does come with a built-in attachment for your phone. So if I find my phone here, I have my phone, you put it up there like this and it stretches just like that. You're good to go. So you can use it with a phone, you can use it with a camera of many sizes. It has that universal screw mount for those, so it doesn't have to be something small. I have used my Sony a7 Mark II with this to get my fireworks shots for when I was at Disneyland for the vlog. So I mean, these little tripods, travel friendly, great accessory, especially if you have somebody interested in vlogging or just likes to take group and selfie and family shots. And the regular Hitchhiker tripod goes for $40 while the extra large goes for $50. Number 5 on our list is going to be the Benro phone stabilizer. It's the 3-axis stabilizer that will stretch over your phone. It has an extended 24-hour battery life, intelligent following, time lapse, includes a tripod, and offers some wireless charging apparently. So for example, if I go ahead, I take my phone out because I have one of these guys on the back. I do have to take my case off. But if you put your phone right on there, which these do stretch, so we got that in there, find a good balance there. You're going to hit the power switch, and there it goes. It's all ready to have nice stabilized options here, which it does have a joystick, so I can go up, down, left or right. And it's going to generally stay nice and stabilized for me if I'm on the go or if I'm doing video or anything like that. It's going to be a great option for a phone stabilizer if you have somebody that's really into using their phone for video clips, B-roll, vlogging. You know, it does have a learning curve like any stabilizer does, but for only $100, that's not too shabby. Number 6 on our list is going to be the Promaster Clean Air Blower. Now, many of you may have seen these before where it's a little air blower. It's a hand pump that you would blow air around your camera, on your lens, inside your camera to get any dust or gunk out of the camera itself. Now, with mirrorless being, you know, the future of cameras and it's up and coming, it's not up and coming, it's here. My point is a lot of people are buying mirrorless cameras today. If you have a mirrorless camera, you know somebody with a mirrorless camera, or you know somebody that's going to buy one, a clean air blower is going to be a must on their buy list. And I'll tell you why. You know, you might go, okay, but I have one of the small ones, or I have one similar to this at home. What's great about these is it has a filter on the back here. So when you blow air out and it decides to suck air from back here, it's going to filter all of the dust and wherever you are, instead of sucking it into the pump and possibly blowing it back into your sensor. And because your sensor is the thing to worry about on your mirrorless camera, because if any dust happens to land on it, you know, liquid, spit, whatever it is, that's going to cause spots on your images. Thus, you must get a sensor cleaning. This can save you quite a bit if you just go in, blow that out really quick, and if it's just dust, it'll blow right off without any risk of blowing more dust into the sensor. This guy here is only $30, and in the packaging does come with replacement filters. Number 7 on our list is going to be the Godox TL30 LED light tube. This guy is really cool. I mean, not only can it do kind of the rainbow cycle through like you're seeing now, where you can do cool patterns and whatnot like you're seeing here, but it also has different modes, like you can set it to a specific color, or you can just do regular color temperatures, daylight balance, a little bit warmer, a little bit cooler, all measured by Kelvin. And the reason you would ever want one of these is, one, if you want to make really cool long exposure photos, but also if you see my accent lighting back here to give you guys a little bit more pop in my videos, you can always do that, giving a little bit of cool background light to a product. These lights in general can be really, really neat. Not to mention, if you have it on the daylight balance and you have it overhead, it actually provides very nice even lighting. And with the 30, it's totally travel friendly. I love this thing, and I think you will too. This guy is only $90. Now, number 8 on my list is actually not available in the Amazon store. Now, these guys are going to be photography cheat sheets. These were being sold very specially at my workplace, and I find that they are really, really cool. So very similar to what I do here on YouTube, where I break things down for you guys. I have done tips and tricks when it comes to long exposure photography, macro photography, exploring your manual modes, that type of thing. These cheat sheets actually give you very similar options, like talking about white balance, doing landscape on a tripod, doing architecture, doing night scenes. I mean, portrait no flash, portrait with flash, birds in flight, sports. I mean, there's a little bit of everything in here, which is really, really cool. I mean, fireworks, all of that. It tells you what you want to set your camera to for those circumstances, and it even has little QR codes on the back of the cards, so it'll actually give you video walkthroughs on those specific things. Again, this is not tied to my YouTube, but it is something that we have sold at my store, so I'm going to attach the website that you can purchase these in the link below rather than an Amazon affiliate link, because again, not sold on Amazon. So go ahead and go and check them out. But what I've told people, for people that, you know, have just gotten into photography, or maybe you're stuck in a creative rut and you're like, I don't know, I'm just not really enjoying it anymore. These can be fantastic little challenge cards rather than cheat sheets. So I've told people, shuffle them up and draw one like once a week, once a month, to make yourself step out of your comfort zone of, oh, I only do this type of photography, and try something new. And make that your main focus. So say you shuffle it up, you open it up, look, night sky. Now your challenge is to go and take pictures of the night sky, practicing the settings that they're recommending, and practice that for a week, practice that for a month, and see how much better you get at just well-rounding yourself in all things photography. These cheat sheets, or what I like to call inspiration cards, are fantastic for a stocking stuffer gift. Not to mention, they go for only about $25. Fantastic. Number 9 on my list is another Promaster product. This is the Light and Sound Kit. It's gonna feature a Hitchhiker tripod, like we talked earlier. This tripod alone, like we just talked about, is $40. You get the rechargeable Promaster light, which I believe goes for about $30. And then you also get a microphone to work with your phone because that's what it's meant for, but I believe it can also work with your camera. And that, I believe, is another $30 or $40. It's $90. That's a steal. It's gonna be great for when, if you guys are out there still doing Zoom calls, there you go. It's a fantastic kit to go with, but it's also a great vlogging kit because it has a source of light, it has a source of sound. If you have somebody that's set on using their phone for something like that, or a smaller camera, then this is gonna be perfect. On number 10 on my list is going to be the Vanguard Vesta Binoculars in both 10x25 and 8x25, both $90. It's really gonna be a source of preference there, which one would be best, but personally, I like the 8x25 a little bit better than the 10x25, gives you a little bit less of that motion sickness feel, but they're small in size, nice and travel friendly, great for just kind of the typical bird watcher, somebody that just wants to get, a little bit more of a distance out, somebody that's more of an observer, and it comes in a nice case as well. And for only $90 each, that's pretty fantastic. They are going to be weather sealed, they are going to be waterproof, which is fantastic, and overall, just a nice thing to have in your back pocket if you're a nature watcher or even a sports watcher. If you have any questions about any of the products that we went over today, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to go and check out the other stocking stuffer videos if you need further inspiration. Until next time, keep your eye out for inspiration, Shutterbugs, and have some happy holidays. Bye.